My name is Craig Dixon. I was a previous sport fellow back in the day, and I'm here to talk about all the perks of it and why you should apply to this quite unique and quite niche position. And so, and I say this quite candidly, but I am honest when I say that. I can credit a lot of what I've been able to do since then to the fellowship, and it did wonders in terms of opening up doors and relationships and connections and networking, both between or within the profession of physio, but certainly outside of that. Being able to collaborate with our sport docs, which are world renowned, and surgeon and athletic therapists, and the list goes on, is quite an enriching experience that you don't get from any old clinic, and especially if you have an interest in sport medicine and kind of getting your hands dirty on the field, dealing with these acute injuries. That doesn't happen at a coincidence. It happens because this center, the HPC, has direct access to this buffet of varsity teams that otherwise you wouldn't have access to. And so, had I not been going through this experience, it would have been hard for me to get sport physio hours, especially in the contact sport hours realm. And so with that, and essentially without that, I would have had to contact high schools and, more amateur level sports, at least initially, until I could kind of build up that base. And so it's quite enriching to see this kind of whole continuum of care, both from, acute ankle sprain, kind of more first aid type of response field side, and then be able to take that athlete into the clinic and kind of follow through their whole kind of rehab journey. And so it's quite a unique experience where otherwise in an ordinary clinic, you would otherwise just see them in that rehab phase and wouldn't have been able to see them through the whole continuum of care. And so, I can, like I said, credit a lot of what I've been able to do to the fellowship, and the fellowship only has evolved since. And so the beauty of it is that we try to tailor it to the interests and experience of the incoming fellows. And so you can certainly make it your own, and we can kind of mold it to kind of based off of previous sport interests or expertise or kind of where you want to take your career. And so it continues to evolve, and will be dependent on what fellow we get. And so, if you have any questions, certainly reach out to me. I kind of lived and breathed it. But otherwise, certainly apply and we'll have a conversation.